Why is my conditional logic incorrect when using true-false values? Have you ever written a simple if statement and wondered why it just doesn't work as expected? Sometimes, your code seems right but still produces unexpected results. The culprit is often incorrect conditional logic involving true and false values. Let's explore what might be going wrong and how to fix it. First, understand that true and false are Boolean values, meaning they only representing two states, yes or no, on or off. They are not strings or numbers, even if some programming languages treat false as 0 and true as 1 internally. Confusing these types can lead to logic errors. For example, comparing a Boolean to a string like true or false without converting can cause your condition to evaluate incorrectly. Next, check how you write your Boolean expressions. Conditions need to evaluate directly to true or false. If you write something like if variable, it might work if the variable is Boolean, but if it's a string or number, it might not behave as you expect. For example, if you write if false, it actually evaluates as true because non-empty strings are truthy in many languages. Always compare explicitly, like if variable equals true or if variable is not false. Operator precedence is another common mistake. When combining multiple conditions with and, or, and not, the order of evaluation matters. For example, writing if pet equals cat or pet equals dog is correct, but if you write if pet equals cat or dog without parentheses, it might not evaluate as you think. Remember, in some languages, the expression pet equals cat or pet equals dog needs to be written as pet equals cat or pet equals dog to work properly. Short-circuit evaluation can also trip you up. When using and or, evaluation stops as soon as the result is known. If your second condition has side effects or depends on the first, this can cause unexpected behavior. For example, if the first condition is false in an AND operation, the second isn't checked, which might skip important code. Order and nesting of conditions matter too. If you have overlapping conditions or nested if statements, the sequence determines which block runs. If conditions are not ordered properly, some code might never execute. Be careful with how you structure your if-else chains. Common mistakes include using assignment instead of comparison. For example, writing if is equal to 5 instead of if x is equal to 5. The first assigns 5 to and always evaluates as true, which is not what you want. Also, confusing and with or can lead to wrong combined conditions. Remember to double-check your logic operators. When debugging, break down complex conditions into smaller parts. Use print statements to see what values your variables hold at runtime. Simplify conditions to test each part separately. Writing small tests helps catch logical errors early. By understanding how Boolean values work, paying attention to operator precedence, and testing your conditions thoroughly, you can fix incorrect conditional logic involving true and false values. Clear, explicit comparisons and careful structuring of your conditions will make your code behave as intended.